What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to AG Speaks. I appreciate everybody for checking me out today. If it's your first time to the channel, big shout out to you for clicking on this video. If it's your second time to the channel. If you're a returning member in general, I appreciate you for coming back, checking out the channel, continuously helping us build and grow this thing. You know what I mean? On this video, I want to be telling y'all you got to treat your dreams like a kid. Look at your dreams like a kid. I know that sounds a little bit, like it's a question mark there. Like, what do you mean by that? When I say look at your dreams like a kid, you have to literally take care of it, raise it, and continue to build it up to be what you want it to be. Long story short, you gotta literally raise your dream to be as strong as you would want your child to be when they grow up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest in it. You gotta the same way you gotta spend money to take care of your kid, the same way you gotta spend money to take care of your dream and to keep it alive and to make sure it grows. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feed your child, what's gonna happen to your child? Unfortunately, the child doesn't grow, it doesn't get any bigger, and it'll pass away. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feed your child, bad things are to come for the child. Bad things are to come for anybody who doesn't eat. So imagine a child. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with your dreams. If you don't continuously put effort into it, if you don't continuously try to make something happen with it, if you don't continuously invest in it, your dream will die out. It'll fizzle out. People will stop caring about it. Like, let's say if you tell somebody that you have a dream and a goal of being an artist, you want to paint for a living and make paintings, and you want to be in these big art shows. That's what you want to do. And you have the talent to do it and you're really serious about doing it. Let's say you want to do that. And you tell 10 people this and they're all excited to see what you do. Let's say you paint one time and they love it. They think it's a great painting. They like, oh, keep going, keep doing that. You're one of a kind. You're amazing. You're once in a lifetime talent. That's best case scenario. People say things like that about you. You know what I'm saying? And you make that one painting, and then after that, you never do it again for another 5 years. Over 5 years, if you don't show them anything new, they're gonna forget that they're gonna forget about you in general. They're not even gonna think about you. They're not even gonna sit and worry about like what you're doing because you waited so long. And people got their own lives. They're not sitting around waiting like, I wonder when they're gonna drop the. No, they're not doing that. You have to continuously show people that this is what you are, this is what you do, this is your talent, this is your goal, this is your passion, this is literally who you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to continuously show people that. If you don't do that, if you don't continuously water that dream and grow that dream and raise that dream like a child, it's not gonna grow to be strong. It's not gonna grow to be anything special. You know what I'm saying? You gotta continuously put positive energy into your dream and continuously believe in your dream. The same way you would do a kid. When you got a kid, your kid is gonna have times where he bump his head. Your kid's gonna have times where he not doing the right things. Your kid's gonna have times where he not showing the most promise as far as like what he gonna be in life. There's gonna be times where your kids show you bad signs. You get what I'm saying? But you don't give up on your kids. You don't give up on the people that you love. You don't stop showing them different ways to try to be successful. You don't just stop pouring into them because they're not showing the best what's the word I'm looking for? Behavior at the time. Just like a dream, when you invested in it, it might do good at first, and then it might slope down. Your analytics might go down. You might not be doing as well. You might lose money on investment. That doesn't mean that you stop. That doesn't mean you stop growing it and trying to make it a better thing. You get what I'm saying? Because it'll die out. Like I tell you, it'll die out. Like if you stop showing effort and trying to raise your kids, eventually the world will start influencing your kids, and you never know what you might get. It could be any type of person at that point because you're not raising your kids the way that you should. And it's the same thing. Like for example, with investments, like I told you, with a kid, if you don't invest money into your kid, if you don't buy them clothes, buy them food, if you don't take them to school and pay for field trips and things like that, they'll lose out on experiences, they'll lose out on nourishment, they'll lose out on everything. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get to a point where people might try to come take your kid from you because you're not taking care of your kid. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with dreams. If you don't take care of your dreams and invest in it, make sure that it's always being effort put into it. If you're not always doing that, people aren't going to care about it. It's going to die out. It's not going to be anything to show for it. All you got is a vision. You don't have any work. You don't have any material. You don't have anything that people have to grasp onto and say, oh, this is his art. This is what he does. When people don't have that from you, they're not going to look at you like anything. It makes me so, it make me laugh sometimes when I see people like, when people complain about other people not supporting them, and I'll be looking like, well, what do they have to support? You don't have anything out. The last time you dropped something was 2 years ago. You don't even talk about it half the time. You post other celebrities instead of yourself. What do you want people to talk about? People aren't about to just praise you for no reason. People aren't going to just sit around wondering what you're doing for no reason. You have to give them a reason to want to see you. You have to give them a reason to actually wonder what you're going to do next. You don't drop anything. You make everything an excuse on why you don't want to do what you have to do to make your dreams happen. And that's something I feel like we have to change in general, because if we don't, we're gonna always be in an endless loop of nothing. And just at the end of the day, it's gonna be 5-10 years go by and we're in the same place doing the same thing, wondering why it couldn't happen for us. And it's all because you didn't do what you were supposed to do to make your dreams happen. It's nobody's dream but yours. God gave you the vision. He didn't give it to everybody else. It's not for everybody else to see, but it's for you to show everybody so many times that they have to believe it. That's the whole purpose of having a dream. Is to grow it and to water it and to understand that this dream is here for a reason. You had this vision for a reason. If you don't put it into motion, then you failed in life. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's pretty much all I had to say. I hope y'all got some value from this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything to say, you can comment down below and let me know. And other than that, I'm gone.